Thank you, Mr. Ntanzi. Now, let's move to the area that we started engaging on yesterday, which is the 19th of June 2020, where you are booked out by Sergeant Mohane at 4:50 a.m. Do you recall that?
Asiyeke manje kuzona 19 zika June 2020 isikhathi ke babuye imizuzu eyishumi ke ngaphambi kokuthi ke kushaye ihora lesihlanu ekseni uyakhumbula?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you explain what transpired?
Ungasho ukuthi kwenzekani?
Kusenkantolo ufikile uMhane e-police station apha engangikhona ngayipitola nodo pitola moda ngasifakwa.
My lord, Mohane arrived at the police station where I was. I'm not certain whether it was Pretoria North or Pretoria Mid,
Ngoba ngavulela nguye sele.
because he's the one that opened the cell.
Wantshela ngivuka ngikho ngavuka ngakho.
He told me to get up and get dressed. Indeed, I got up and got dressed.
Ngoba into engangiyeke efasteleni iskipa ngavuka ngakho iskipa sengifaka jacket iblu ngamleqobi.
Because it was only my T-shirt that that was hanging on the window. I already had sorry, I had my pants on. I just got the jacket on.
Ngase ngiphuma ke seleni mangiyophuma ngomnyango lo wesibili obemnyango uthi khona lo wesele khona lophumele passage.
There are two exits or two doors. There's the cell door, and then there's the second one. So when I was about to exit the second one,
Before ngiphumela kwase ngifaka ama handcuffs.
before I got out of that particular one, he had then put on the handcuffs.
Sase sihamba ke ngayi passage saphuma lapha epake khona imoto.
We went out through the passage and to where the vehicle was parked.
Wasekhigxile engene emaseleni ngaphakathi.
He then locked the gate leading into the cells.
Waseke evule emotweni ngangena emotweni phakathi mabhene khona khona lapho.
He opened the car, I got inside, and Mabena was inside the vehicle.
Umhane nakangangena emotweni wangena ngaphakathi ngazi umnyango yakuphi lo ngena ngapha.
Mohane did not get into the vehicle. He went inside. I don't know where that particular door was leading to.
Wasebuya ke wangena emotweni.
Came back and got into the vehicle.
Wase reverse sesamba.
He then reversed the vehicle and we left.
Ukuthi sasiyakuphika nazi.
As to where we were going, I don't know.
And did you eventually arrive at some destination with Mohane and Mabena?
Ngabe egcineni ke kunala enafika khona wena noMohane noMabena.
Yeah, kukhona indawo esafika kuyo ngoba ne-escort oThelezi noJonathan angibazi ukuthi basijoyina ngoba ngababona nje sesingena nabo sasazingena khona.
Yes, we eventually got to a destination because even the guys that were escorting us, the likes of Uthelezi, Jonathan, I don't know where we met them, but when we entered that destination, we entered with them.
Did you eventually get to know the area where you arrived?
Ingabe egcineni wagcina uswazi yini ukuthi ukuphi lapho enafika khona?
Ngizwe sekukhulunywa khona lapha ecourt nangangazi ukuthi kuphi.
I only heard when it was being mentioned here in court. I didn't know where it was.
And what place did they say it was?
But
But it's Morocco, Soweto.
they said that it was Moroka in Soweto.
Then explain what happened when you got to Morocco.
Isho ke kwenzekani manifika eMoroka?
Because manje masifika eMorocco ngoba kunegate before singene egate kwakugcwele abantu babephethe inqwembe becula ingoma lapha ngaphandle.
Before we could enter, my lord, there was a gate there. There were people standing, picketing or demonstrating outside there because they were having boards or placards, my lord, and singing outside there.
Ngoba escort yayikhona ihamba phambili mo GTI ka Jonathan ehamba Jonathan yangena bavula sangena ngaphakathi.
Because the escort vehicle, the GTI that was driven by Jonathan, was leading. The car entered, then the people made way, and we also entered.
Masifika ngaphakathi zafike zapaka imoto khona lapha ngaphakathi.
When we got inside, the vehicles parked.
Ngahlala ke emotweni. Lokho umkhane ephuma ekhuluma nefoni aphinda kuye nazo hlala amaphela bekubanda.
I then remained in the vehicle. Mohane would go out, speak over the phone, and he would come back into the vehicle as well because it was cold.
Ngoba na escort yayikhona la yayibuye ngiyibona imphandle phinde ngingene emotweni.
Because even the escort guys were there, I would see them standing outside. They would also get back into their cars again.
Okay, then what happened was you are at Morocco SAPS.
Kwenzekani-ke nisese-Morocco njalo?
Kusenkantolo ayikho into eyenzakalayo ngoba ngangihlele emotweni akaze ngiphume emotweni.
My Lord, nothing happened because I remained in the vehicle. I never left the vehicle.
Noma ngazi ukuthi sahlala isikhathi esingakanani noma isikhathi esingakanani kodwa khona sahlala nje kuphela.
Although I don't know for how much time we were there, because I did not have time on me or a watch, but we spent quite some time in the vehicle, or I spent some time seated in the vehicle.
During that time, were you taken to an office to meet an officer by Colonel Rapadu?
Ngaleso sikhathi leso ingaba wakhishwa yini emotweni wahanjiswa kwihhovisi thizeni la owayohlangana khona nephoyisa uKenel Rapadu?
Akaze ngiphume emotweni kusenkantolo.
I never left the vehicle, my Lord.
Now, EMPD officer Jonathan has testified that on the particular day, on the 19th of June 2020, when you arrived at that destination, which is Morocco, he took you from the Toyota Fortuner and personally took you to the office where you met Colonel Rapadu.
Jonathan, ufakazi abethula-ke phambi kwale nkantolo uthi-ke kwaba uyena umuntu owathatha-ke kuyona i-Toyota Fortuner ehambisa-ke kwihhovisi la khona-ke wahlangana khona no-Colonel Rapadu.
Kusenkantolo akulona iqiniso akaze ngiphume emotweni sikuleya police station.
My Lord, that's not the truth. I never left the vehicle when we were at that police station.
Sergeant Mohane as well testified that indeed Jonathan took you from their car and then took you to the office where you met Rapadu.
uSergeant Mohane naye-ke kubufakazi abethula waseqinisekisa-ke lokho ukuthi ngempela kwaba uJonathan owakhipha emotweni yabo ababehamba ngayo wakuhambisa kuyena-ke uKenel Rapadu.
Akulona iqiniso kusenkantolo.
That's not true, my Lord.
Now, according to the AVL records that were discussed here in court at length, it shows that the Toyota Fortuner arrived shortly after 6 a.m. At Morocco, and it left Morocco at around 11:47 on the 19th of January, of June 2020.
11, sorry, 11? Around 11?
11:47.
Uma kubukwa-ke noma kubhekwa-ke umbiko-ke wama-AVL noma la echaza khona-ke ukuthi imoto-ke ehamba kuphi-ke iyasho ukuthi leya Toyota Fortuner uma ifika lapha e-police station yaseMorocco semuva nje ukuthi kushayeke u-6 ekuseni, uma-ke ihamba khona lapho kwaku-11:47.
So my question is this: during that time period, from the time the Toyota Fortuner gets to Morocco police station until 11:47, what were you doing with the police all that time?
Manje-ke kusuka ngaso leso sikhathi leso nilapho kwaze kwayoshaya yena-ke u-11:47 nanenzani lapha yena namaphoyisa?
Kusenkantolo lapha nasahlele ngoba nangihleli emotweni. Bona beyamuhana aphuma akhulume nefoni aphinda kuyangena kithi emotweni. Akaze ngiphume emotweni kuleya police station.
My Lord, we were seated there. Mohane would go out, speak over his phone, and then he would come back. I never left the vehicle.
Okay, then motor vehicle shows that shortly, the Toyota AVL in fact shows that shortly after that, he then left Morocco police station. Do you recall that? What time you left Morocco police station?
Usiyatshengisa noma uyakhombisa-ke loya mbiko loyana ukuthi-ke emva kwalokho-ke imoto leyana yase iyahamba-ke laphayana eMorocco police station. Ngabe uyakhumbula yini lokho?
Yabe imoto zahamba kusenkantolo.
Yes, the vehicles left, my Lord.
Kodwa isikhathi ngiwashi ngamena.
But I did not see the time because I did not have a watch on me.
But Mr. Tanz, could you say you were there for a long time at Morocco on the morning of the 19th of June 2020?
Kodwa-ke mnumzane uNtanzi ungathi nani laphayana isikhathi eside lapha eMorocco.
I'm confused.
Ngathi kwakuyisikhathi eside nilaphayana eMorocco ngaleliya langa lelanga i-19 kaJune 2020.
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo sahlala impela ngapha bebhizi ngamafoni befone bekhuluma nabantu abakhuluma ngingazi ukukhulunywa engangangezwa umuntu uyaphuma ukukhuluma nefoni aphuma nefoni aphinda kuyeza emotweni.
Yes, my lord, we spent indeed a long time there because they would be busy on their phones. They would go out. You wouldn't know as to who they were talking to or that particular person was talking to, and then they would come back into the vehicle again.
Now you say the car after 11:47 and indeed confirmed by the AVL records, it left where you were taken to.
Nangempela ke uma ngaba umuntu ebuka ke le mbiko leyana we-AVL iyasho ukuthi imoto yahamba, ingabe uyazi ukuthi uma senihamba laphana nahamba naya kuphi?
Ngangazi ukuyiwa ngaleso sikhathi leso ngoba ngizwe sengizokhopha bekhotha amagama endawo la sasihamba ukuthi la kuseFosorus lapha kuphi.
At the time, I didn't know. It's only here in court when the names were being mentioned that I got to know that here it was in Fosterus or that particular place was, that's the name of the place.
And specifically referring to Fosterus, here in court, did you later know the place where you were taken to?
By Fosterus. Usulana enkantolo ke wagcina usuwazi-ke ukuthi senisukile-ke lapha niphumile lapha eMorocco ukuthi uma nihamba khona nahamba naya kuphi.
Yebo ngizwe sengizwe bekhotha masuka eMorocco saya eFosorus anendawo engayazi.
Yes, my lord, I heard it here in court that when we left Morocco, we went to Fosterus. I didn't know the place.
And exactly where in Fosterus did you hear in court that you were taken?
Uma uzwa-ke la enkantolo uzwe ukuthi naya kuphi nendawo eFosterus.
Bathe court eFosorus court.
They said it was the court in Fosterus.
Okay. And what transpired at the Fosterus court?
Kwenzekani ke enkantolo yaseFosterus?
Masifika Nkosi enkantolo. Ithi mina enkantolo ngoba akaze ngene ngaphakathi enkantolo ngangimele ngaphandle kuma parking escort igcwele khona lapho uJonathan noTellis.
Upon arrival there, my lord, I wouldn't say that I was inside the court because I was just standing there at the parking area, and the escort guys were there.
So indeed that when you were taken to Fosterus Magistrates Court, the purpose was for you to appear before a magistrate on that matter, and thereafter you be transferred to Nongoma.
Qhubeka ke ethi ke isizathu sokuthi uyeke eFosterus ngalelo langa kwakuwukuthi ke uyobingelela imantshi bese ke emuva kwalokho ke bese uyadluliswa ke uya khona kwaNongoma.
However, at the Fosterus Magistrates Court on the 19th of June 2020, the matter was not placed on roll and it was marked NOR.
Nokuthi ke ngalo ilanga lelo lazo i-19 zika June 2020 kwatholakala ke ukuthi makubhekwa noma kubukwa ke incwadi zasenkantolo ukuthi icala lelo lalingabhaliwe ke kuzona incwadi zasenkantolo noma kumacala aye zoba senkantolo ngalelo langa.
Now, Mr. Ntanzi, I want you to take it from there that once you were done at the Fosterus Magistrates Court, did there come a time when the car you were traveling in left Fosterus Magistrates Court?
Ngifuna ke manje uqale lana ke ukuthi usuqedile ke enkantolo yaseFosterus ingaba saba khona yini isikhathi ke manje la khona ke imoto le owahamba ngayo yase iphuma ihamba enkantolo yaseFosterus?
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo yahamba.
Yes, my lord, the car left.
Kodwa khona lapha asengilahlekela khona lapha ecourt nami engifuna nje ukucacisela kahle ngoba la ukhunywa ngedakamizwa ukhunywa ngecala kwaNongoma ngifuna ukwazi kahle kahle ngalapha ngile ya court yaseFosorus ngangihambela icala kwaNongoma ngihambela icala ledakamizwa lapho sengoba bakhunywa ngamadocument awu2 waseFosorus lapho ngifuna ukucaciseleka khona.
And I'm also getting confused, my lord, because here in court is now being mentioned that in Fosterus court there are two matters that are being mentioned. It's the Nongoma matter as well as the drugs related matter. So I just want to know which matter was it actually that I was attending in Fosterus, because now two dockets are being mentioned.
The matter that was not placed on roll at the Fosterus Magistrates Court, and according to the police officers, for which you were taken to Fosteras was the Nongoma murder case, 163-10-2018.
Icala ke ngokusho ngokubufakazi ke elali ngekho kuhla lamacala ngalela langa eFosloras kwakuyicala lela lokubulala la kwaNongoma u163-10-2018.
And just for completeness sake, on your second question, the Fosteras CAS 5436 of 2020, according to the evidence of Mohani, the case docket thereof was taken to the senior public prosecutor for decision, and since then he has never received that docket, and despite careful search, they have never managed to obtain same.
Just a moment. Umbuzo wakho ke wesibili ke obuzile ukuthi leli elesibili ke icala lona ke inamba yakhona ku 543-6-2020 kubufakazi bakhe ileli ke leyidakamizwa kubufakazi bakhe uSergeant uMukhane watshela lenkantolo ukuthi lathathwa idokodo lalelo cala lelo landluliselwa kuyena ke umshushisi noma ke ophethe ke abashushisi ukuthatha isinqumo ukuthi sukela ngaleso sikhathi ke ukuthi idokodo lahanjiswa kuyena ke umshushisi ophethe akaze ke emva kwalokho aphinde alibone noma ahlangane nalo.
Kosenkantolo namanje ngisaphinda akunalo icala kwaNongoma.
Repeating it, my lord, I do not have a matter of kwaNongoma.
Number 2, kosenkantolo ngithengisa idakwa mina.
And secondly, my lord, I don't sell drugs.
And Mr. Ntanzi, just for completeness sake, I went back to the record when Mr. Mgomezulu, the late, was engaging some witnesses, especially Mohale, on this matter. A name cropped up of Mr. Thabani Ngwenya. Do you know that person?
Ngiye ngahlehle emuva ke ngake ngiyobheka ke ikakhulukazi ke ngesikhathi ke ubaba ongasekho ubaba uMgomezulu hloma ke imibuzo kofakazi kunegama ke elavela ke igama lika Thabani Ngwenya uyamazi umuntu lo muntu lo?
Cha nkosenkantolo angimazi Thabani Ngwenya.
No, my lord, I don't know Thabani Ngwenya.
Ngoba ngisho esigodini sami akunasibongo sakwaNgwenya lapho engibuya khona.
Because even back home where I'm coming from, there is no Ngwenya surname.
The reason I'm asking you, because remember we had this discussion where Brigadier Gininda says to this date, you are still a person of interest in the Nongoma 163-10 of 2018, and Sergeant Mohani said that as far as the police are concerned, that matter for you is not completed. Now, the reason I'm asking you this is the following. When answering to Mr. Mgomezulu on that point regarding Thabani Ngwenya, he said that Thabani Ngwenya was a co-accused of Qiniselani Buthelezi, who was also charged on that matter.
Isizathu ke sokuthi ngikubuzeke lo mbuzo noma ngikubuzeke lokho ingoba ke tshela lenkantolo ke yena uBrigadier Gininda ke uthi ke amehlo ke awakasuswa ke kuwena mayela nalo icala leliyana la kwaNongoma ukusho ukuthi ke umuntu ke osabhekiwe ke kulona icala leliya la kwaNongoma phendula ke ukuthi yena ke uMukhane kumbuzo wakhe ongasekho noma ubaba uMgomezulu wathi ke ingoba ke yena lona ambizile ke uThabani Ngwenya omunye futhi owayekhona kulelo cala lelo la kwaNongoma kwakuqiniselani Buthelezi.
Kosenkantolo angimazi noqiniselani.
My lord, I do not know Qiniselani.
Ukube nkosenkantolo kwakuyiqiniso ngempela ukuthi mina ngibulela umuntu kwaNongoma ngabe iphoyisa lakwaNongoma la ngena la lazosho ukuthi vele liyangifuna.
If it was indeed true, my lord, that I had killed someone from kwaNongoma, a police officer from kwaNongoma would have come into this court and informed this court that that police officer is looking for me.
Ngineminyaka nkosenkantolo nihlele ejele mina kuthiwa ngibulela umuntu kwaNongoma namhlanje akaze ngiye kwaNongoma namanje bangiphambi kwakhe akaze ngiye kwaNongoma.
I've spent years in prison, my lord, and it is being alleged that I killed someone from kwaNongoma, but no police officer from kwaNongoma has ever approached me with regards to that matter. Even now, as I'm appearing before you, my lord, I know nothing about that matter. Sorry.
Ngoba ngisho yedwa nje ekuthiwa ngithinteka naye kuleli cala akekho umuntu ongenela wazosho ukuthi ha uNtanzi ngiyamazi.
And not even a single person who is being alleged to be and co-accused with me in that particular matter has never entered this court and said, yeah, I know Ntanzi.
Ngingakujabulela kodwa icourt mayingangisiza ngalo.
I would be happy if the court can assist me in that regard.
Now let's proceed. Thank you, Mr. Ntanzi. Where you, on the 19th of June, the business of the day is done at Vosloorus Magistrates Court. The vehicles that is transporting you is leaving. Do you know where you were taken?
Seqediwe ke okwakwenzeka ngalo ilanga lange 19 sika June 2020 imoto ke isiyahamba yadunyiswa yahamba ingabe uyazi yini ukuthi wahanjiswa kuphi uma isuka eFosloorus enkantolo?
Nkosi enkantolo imoto mayisuka eFosloorus yahamba ngoba yazi yafika kwenye indawo engezo umuntu ekhuluma ngefoni yadawo usesibhedlela eBhalakwana athi iBhalakwana ibisigama leBhalakwana.
When the car left Vosloorus, my lord, it got to a place where I overheard someone speaking over the phone saying that it was in Baragwana.
In relation to Baragwanath and your trip, can you explain to this honorable court what transpired?
Ungayichazela ke lenkantolo noma ungasho kulenkantolo ukuthi ke eBaragwana kwenzekani?
Nkosi enkantolo mawufika lapha kune bridge angathi japha inyawo ne bridge nje elide japha ngapha komgwaqo then saphuma sathi sangena kumuntu ama parking khona la safe sama khona.
There is a bridge, my lord, when you go there, and then we just drove underneath the bridge, and then we just got this parking right there, so we parked right there.
Masifika lapho kuma parking asilendlula ngebridge lingaphambi thina singemuva masifika kuma parking sama umhani wayehla wakhuluma nefoni.
We did not pass the bridge. The bridge was still ahead of us, and then we just parked before we could get to the bridge. And then Mukhane got to the car parked there. Mukhane got out and was speaking over his phone.
Simeka ngize ngasibona ukuthi sami isikhathi esingakanani khona lapha ngaphandle lapha kuma parking mayekade lapho wadumisa imoto ngoba imoto ziyaphuma khona imoto engena ngapha khona ephuma ngapha igate khona engenayo khona ephuma.
Although I'm not certain as to the time, as to how much time we spent there, my lord, then after he was done, he got back into the vehicle, started the vehicle, and there are cars, there's just a movement of cars there, cars going in and cars coming out.
Let me just disturb you here, Mr. Ntanzi. At the time, on the 19th of June 2020, had you been to the Baragwanath Hospital area, around that area?
Ngaleso sikhathi leso ingabe wawumuntu owake waya yini khona lapha yana eBaragwana kuyona indawo leyana?
Chaza ngeke Nkosi enkantolo ngoba nawe mmeli wami ngakutshela ngathi ngezwe ngangibuza ukuthi ummeli limbuzweni bakuramthweni ikuphi indawo ekuthiwa kuseBhalakwana ngayeza umuntu ekhuluma ngefoni lapha engangilanda khona basasigibeza khona babo rapata ngangayazi lo ndawo le Nkosi enkantolo.
No, my lord, I've never been there. Even to you as my legal representative, you would recall I inquired from you, asked you, where is a place called Baragwana? Because I overheard someone saying Baragwana. That is where we fetched Mr. Rapadu.
Were you familiar, have you been to the Soweto Township before the 19th of June 2020?
Wawumuntu owake waya ngaphambilini noma ngaphambi kwazo i-19 zika June 2020 eSoweto?
Akaze ngene khona ngaphakathi ngazi ngumgwaqo nje mawundlula ngeCartonville.
I've never been
Soweto.
inside Soweto. It's only through when I would be passing, going to Carltonville, passing there, but I've never been inside Soweto.
Now proceed from where the car leaves before the bridge and it enters into the hospital. In fact, let me not jump. Did you enter into the hospital complex from there?
Nanjengoba uthi ke waqeda ngocingo umukhane wangena ke emotweni nangena ke esibhedlela.
Sangena kule gate ngoba mayingena imoto egate yajika khona ke yehla nje kancane yama khona.
Yes, we entered through that gate, and as the car drove into the gate, we just turned, the witness pointing towards the right, and then it stopped right there.
Ngoba lapha egate nama security lapha avulele imoto ayavala kanjalo kanjalo.
Because it's an access controlled entrance, there are security guys there.
What transpired then in the complex there?
kwenzekani ke seningaphakathi lapho?
masifika ke nkosi enkantolo mayifika nje imoto escort nayo khona bo imoto zabo Jonathan nale hardboard ehamba ukuthelisa.
And as we parked there, the escort vehicles were there, the vehicle that Jonathan was traveling in, as well as the vehicle that, the hard body that the likes of Buthelezi were traveling in.
Ehle ke umkhane ke akhulume naye lo ayekhuluma nawo ngangakazi ukuthi yena raphato.
Mukhane then got out of the vehicle and he spoke to the particular person. At the time, I didn't know that it was Rapatu.
Where was that person at the time when Mohani approached him?
Wayekuphi nendawo ngaleso sikhathi leso uMukhane eya kuyena?
Angithi imoto ngoba emile nje sibuka phambili sonke uyaphuma umkhane uyakuya kugcwele abantu vele labahlele emabhentshini kunamabhentshi.
As the car was parked and we're looking ahead of us or right in front of us, and there are people there seated on benches there, so Mukhane went to the person over there.
And the person that you say, at the time you didn't know that it was Rapad, was it a female person or a male person?
Nanjengoba ushoke ukuthi ngaleso sikhathi leso wawungazi ukuthi kwakuyena Rapatu, kwakuwumuntu wesilisa noma umuntu wesifazane?
Kwaumuntu obaba.
A male person.
What happens then as Mohani approaches that person?
Eseya kuyena ke uMukhane umuntu loyo kwenzekani?
Umkhane nkosi enkantolo wakhuluma naye bekhuluma lapha ngoba ngambona mina laba bala ephethe lento lefaka umuthi ngathi brown lencane nje le ngathi ifaka umuthi le mawuphuma ku doctor. Iplastic nje leyo ufaka umuthi le mawuya ku doctor le.
I saw Mukhane speaking to this gentleman, my lord, and he had some sort of what the witness describes as a plastic container with some medication or that when you, just after you had consulted with the doctor, that is what he had in his hand.
Ephethe la ngoba mayekhuluma umkhane mayeze emotweni nangu baba lo esekhuluma nomunye umama ohamba nengane.
As Mukhane was approaching the vehicle, this gentleman was now speaking to a lady that was in the company of a child.
Mbone ngoba useduzana emnike ikhiyeze ubaba buyangena kimi emotweni.
Ubani onika bani ikhiye?
Lo wayekhuluma nomkhane nekumami lo ikhiye wayehamba nengane.
Oh, I then saw the gentleman handing over keys to the lady that was with the child, and then Mukhane came to the vehicle.
Lesikhathi ubaba lona seza ke ngena kimi emotweni nawe.
And then the gentleman came and also got into the car.
You said he got into the car and sat where in the car?
Uma engena emotweni wangena wahlala kuphi nendawo?
Angithi mina ngihlele emveni kwamabhele nizohlala emveni kwamkhane.
I was seated behind Mabena, and then he sat behind Mukhane.
So both you and the gentleman, are you sitting in the rear passenger seat of that vehicle?
Kusho ukuthi nobabili nobaba lona nanihlezi emuva.
Sihlele endaweni eyi-1 mina siqondene la uhleli ka right nasale ngihleli ngapha emveni kwamkhane.
Indeed, we were seated there, and then just next to each other, he was seated on the right and I was on the left.
What happened when the gentleman got into the vehicle?
Ubaba esengenile emotweni kwenzekani?
Wangibingelela.
He greeted me.
Emveni kwalokho umabhena nomkhane bahlala nje bamnika envelope ayiphethe ngaze yena but envelope nje brown efaka amaphepha vele ujwayelekile.
And thereafter, both Mabena and Mukhane handed over an envelope. I don't know it's what was contained or what was inside, but it was just your normal brown envelope. They handed that envelope over to the gentleman.
When he gets into the car, prior to handing over documents in an envelope to a police officer, was he introduced to you or did he introduce himself?
Esengenile ke emotweni ubaba, ingaba basho noma bamethula yini noma wazethula yini uyena kuwena?
Cha akazethulanga lapha engena emotweni uzethule phambili.
No, not at that. He did not introduce himself at that time. It was later.
And we'll come to later, but just for completeness sake on this point, later, how did he introduce himself to you?
Phambili ke esezethula ke wazethula kanjani wathini mayezethula kuwena?
Mayezethula angazi wathi wayisho nje igama lesiphoyisa wathi iphoyisa elikhulu wasesho ukuthi angisazi wayibiza ukuthi uyini esiphoyiseni angisakhumbuli
He
kahle.
mentioned this word that he was a senior police officer, but I just am not certain about the rank or what did he actually say or what he said.
And did he mention his surname to you?
Isibongo sakhe wasisho kuwena?
Angisakhumbuli kahle Nkosi Ebelelo noma wasisho angisakhumbuli kahle.
I can't remember well, my lord, whether he mentioned the surname.
But the point is that, do you agree that you say later on he did introduce himself to you?
Kodwa uyasho ke ukuthi ke akazethulanga ngalesiya sikhathi, kodwa phambili ke wazethula.
Ethi iphoyisa elikhulu, ethi iphoyisa elikhulu ngingesabi.
Yes, indeed, my lord mentioned that he was a senior or a seasoned police officer, that I shouldn't fear anything.
Okay. Then what happened after he got into the vehicle and then he was handed a brown envelope?
Ungenile kubaba emotweni, bamnikeza ke le envelope ebrown, kwenzekani?
Ngoba i-envelope le wavula la wakhipha amaphepha ehambe wafunda ngoba sihamba ngemoto.
He opened the envelope, he took out the documents that were in there, and as the vehicle was in transit, he was reading the documents.
Did you know or did you see what he was reading?
Ingabe wawukwazi noma wakubona yini awayekufunda?
Cha angikubona Nkosi kade ngaphela uhleli yena le wamaphepha wabeke phambi kwakhe mina ngihleli la nginakanga ukuthi uyefunda ini.
No, my lord. As he was reading, he had the documents as the witness is indicating in front of him like this. I was seated over there and I was not taking note of what he was doing.
And where did you eventually go?
Nagcina ke seniya kuphi ke noma yikuphi la nagcina senifika khona.
Safika kwenye indawo khona lapha eSoweto lapha ngoba mina imoto mayihamba ngangeke ngibuke ukuthi kubhala ngoba ngangibona kubhala Orlando imoto ihamba ngomgwaqo ngingazi ukuthi kuyiwa kuphi.
At a particular place or a certain place in Soweto, because as the car was traveling, I would just be reading what would be written. I would see Orlando, but not knowing where the vehicle was going.
And did the car eventually stop at some place?
Kunala eyagcina ima khona imoto.
Lapho kwaphela khona umgwaqo safika imoto zama lapha.
Yeah, that's where it was like now, basically where you could not travel further, or the road, you could not travel further with the road. That's where the vehicles stopped.
And can you give a general description of the area where the motor vehicle came to a halt?
Indawo le imoto eyagcina ima kuyona indawo ongayichaza, ongayisho.
Indawo nje ngoba ngapha phambi lapha imoto kujiya khona umgwaqo ahlahla igate le.
It's actually a gate. Yebo.
Igate le imoto ifike iyama lapha ya reversela ngapha ngaphandle komgwaqo iFortune.
And then when it gets to the gate, the car would then reverse to the other side of the road. That is now referring to the Fortuner.
Mangihlele emotweni ngiyakhona ukubona ngale ngaphakathi kunama ATM awu2 yiground ngale.
Where I was seated inside the vehicle, the Fortuner, I'm able to see that there are ATMs, and then on the other side, it's a field.
Okay. Proceed.
Yeah.
Ngoba mina ngangihleli nje emotweni busy bekhuluma kodwa lapha.
Because I was seated in the vehicle and they were busy talking amongst themselves over there.
Who are we talking about when you say they were talking amongst themselves?
Uma uthi babeyikhulumela lapha yana usho obani?
Ngisho niyo lawe ngihamba nabo Buthelezi nabo Mabhena nawo abomkhani naye lo ade senaye emotweni.
Buthelezi, Mabhena, Mohane, as well as the gentleman that I was with in the vehicle.
My Lord, I'm being alerted that it's the time for the short adjournment. Should we take it now?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.